Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast, where our best advice here is if you want to do it right, collect what you like. But you know how it goes for Monday, you guys. If you want to view it right, anime for life. And yes, today we are going over our first impressions segment brought to you by our, one of a fan favorite here all around, our Nichole. You know what I mean? She hit us up and she brought this idea, and so we're bringing it to fruition, and I'm just really excited. How about you, Nichole?
I'm super excited. I can't wait to get to it.
Yes, same here. And so before we get into that, you guys, I mean, you got to give our shout outs, hollers, you know what I mean? So Steve, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going great, man. Monday off to the races, and we got these first impressions, man. I'm super excited. I didn't get a chance to watch these, so I want to see what your guys' take is. So I'll just be here, probably in the group chat. I'll probably just try to crowd surf, and then they let me go, and I'll just fall on the floor and just, hurt myself. But let's go ahead and hit that herd chat, right? But first and foremost, let's get that four horsemen action. What's going on, brother number one? Brother number one is brother Rudy, man. He's that Ric Flair luchador flying from the high skies with the elbow drop on somebody's head or cabeza. You got brother number two, something wrong, something right's always going to happen.
What's up, Juan?
He's got that golden age, executive producer type of feel to him.
That's
know what
right.
I mean?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Wong. I salute you, brother. I salute you. De-anime, etc. De-anime, etc. Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta have an anime brother always, and he's the one, man.
He's the man. He is the man.
And then you got Glenn 2K, man, my flatulence friend. My poor hermano. The enforcer, Arn Anderson, even. You know what I mean?
What's up, Glenn?
Yes, our gentleman from the other side of the pond, my brother. Good to see you, my brother. Then you got those luscious beats. They make those eardrums tingle, nice and right, like. Yeah. DJ Abomination and Plainclothes D. What's going on, y'all? Thank you guys so much. And then we're gonna go ahead and
let's
get
holler
into this
at the chat. That's right. Let's get into it.
Yeah, about to hit him with that Missy holla.
That's right.
Missy, put it down. All right, go ahead.
Right
there.
The anime, etc. The anime.
It's Anna Monday. It's Anna Monday, so you already know.
Yeah.
There he is. Something wrong right there. Something wrong. And then break wind
right behind him. That's right.
Yes.
Smell it from here, Glenn. I can smell it from here, baby.
Yeah. You need some fiber, brother. And then you got right there, Rudy. Brother number one. You got comics are great.
What's up, Anthony?
CRG. He's a DNA fan, man, but he got some DNA in him. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Anthony. Right, let's go ahead and keep scrolling down. Oh, you got a bleeding star, man. Astral projecting all his way up here. You may not know if he's here or there unless you see them smoke signals, and then you know where he's at.
I was gonna say coming from that green planet,
Yeah, dude. Binja, the beheader, Binja.
What's up, girl?
So sweet.
What's up, Binja?
She'll chop your head off if
I know.
you go the wrong direction or tell her to go somewhere with that.
It looks beautiful doing it too.
Right. In the best of beauty,
Sheena,
what's up, girl?
420, what's going on?
The princess is here. Nichole is here, you guys.
Comics Talk Weekly. Phil, my brother.
Hey, Phil, how's it going, man?
Oh, man.
I hope he brought his birthday hat.
Yeah. And his birthday suit, right?
HBD. Yeah.
Let's see. You might have that stored away in like the closet somewhere. You never know. Oh, brother, station, dude. Oh, brother, we know you're a Southern Cali cat. We need to get together. We get together with brother JD. My brother Raging Cajun Comics. Maybe Comics on the Edge. My brother Robert. Let's just get together, man. We're in the LA area or wherever we are in this little West Coast clique, man. Let's just hang out, man. Let's just chill.
Rally.
I'm lost for word. Yeah, rally. All right. Here we go.
Phil said he sent his birthday suit out for cleaning and pressing.
Oh man, he got to get those creases, like a cholo coming out of the block,
Well, if he cleans up as well as he did his setup, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw his setup on IG, but his setup is looking good. What's up, Mike Evils? How's it going, man?
He straight walked to the chair, man, and he sat down and he was like, "Let's get going."
I know, I love that.
Dude, I think that's like straight to the point.
That's right.
Entrance and everything, man.
That's right. Oh yeah, word.
Oh, swaggy. We got
some Uncanny Swag. How's it going, man? Good to see you.
just gliding on in, man. I love his laugh, dude. It just gives me
Oh,
life.
my man, Lord Chucks.
Lord Chuck's over at the BLCC, man, just sending them smoke signals, man.
You
That's my
know,
brother over there, man, just
them good
painting the picture,
vibes.
painting that perfect picture. And
We
then you
got our
got
man
Alonzo,
Alonzo. What's
executive
up?
producer for us. What's going on, my brother? What's
That's
going on?
right. Head honcho.
Yeah. All right, all right.
See, I
All
think
right, all right. No, wait, let's see. I
I
think
was gonna say, I
we
think I
got
see we got Raging in the house. What's up,
Agent
JD?
Comics, brother JD, man. If you
Good to
guys
see you,
missed
man.
yesterday's
Oh,
show, man, he had them low
yes.
grades. You know, that
Mm-hmm.
low grades feeling on them, man. Check everybody's rewinds, man. You know, you
Yeah,
got my man Fable. You got my man Fable. Raging Cage was on Fables as
that's
well.
what
They
I was
went.
gonna say. Jingle all the way. They were going over that, man.
That's right, brother.
The
That's right, man.
classic.
This community is just on fire with all
Mm-hmm.
the kind of content, all sorts of content, son. All right, I think we are all caught up, Eric. If
Uzumaki's in the chat too.
oh wait, let me see.
Oh,
Here we go. I just
how
got.
we gonna miss out? We can't miss out on my
No,
man right
no, no.
there.
I gotta say it. Yeah, I
You,
gotta say it in full force, and then
Mhm.
we'll. Oh, here he is, right there. Okay, it was this damn
Right, man.
StreamYard. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Uzumaki.
Ah, that's right, man. It's such a cool
Just some,
name. Almost you got to say it twice, baby. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Super Saiyan
Oh,
God, Super Saiyan Uzumaki.
free energy, bringing
Free
that
energy.
free.
What's up, baby?
Boom.
My brethren.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, we are all caught up, Eric. And okay, so
That's
guys,
right.
Eric chat, we're gonna go ahead and catch you up. We'll highlight the shit out of you, but let's go
Yeah.
ahead and get it started. Our girl Nichole got it ready, and then our
Yep.
brother Eric got it ready. So let's go ahead and hit it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my seat ready and just
All right, sit back and relax, baby. Sit back and relax. So, you guys, so Nichole, we basically are swapping animes. She came up with the idea of just kind of mixing certain genres up. She was very very flexible. She gave me 3, which I was extremely flexible and thankful. Thankful is the word that I'm looking for here, you guys. And yeah, it was kind of hard for me to choose, but I chose Kill la Kill for one of the 3 that she had recommended. And so basically giving my first impressions, we just kind of discussed about dedicating just like 5 episodes for now, just so that way we can just kind of get a taste of what we're kind of getting into with each other's animes that we're going to be basically, like just diving into. And I really think this was a great idea, Nichole. Thank you for bringing this up because it really it broadens my horizons. Like I had mentioned to you before that, like I'm a big time battle anime enthusiast. But this is a perfect idea to be able to broaden that, that scope and get into, just different genres. And I know like in Jabinja, she has a lot of slice of life animes that she had also recommended too. So something that I got to get into, I got to get out of my comfort zone and do into something else. And so I do feel that Kill la Kill, as far as the first impressions, was really a good, easy transition because this at the beginning is very like it just has that kind of like slapstick comedy for the beginning of the anime portion. So there's a lot of humor in this, you guys. Some kind of like I would say like 16 and older content, you know what I mean? They're not straight up showing like full nudity or whatever, but just like with the transformations and stuff, like I feel like it's a really big homage to like Sailor Moon, like when they get into their, when they transform and stuff. So seeing their uniforms and everything, especially with our main character, it just really brought me back to that kind of nostalgic feeling of Sailor Moon. And so you guys, for those of you that have not gotten into Kill la Kill, just giving you kind of like a brief underdown in the world that you're going to get to see. It does take place in kind of like a futuristic like Japan, and the main setting of what we're kind of catching are the main protagonist and the antagonist in the entire kind of world is an academy called Honoji Academy. And you guys, it's funny because you feel like when I'm watching this, I feel like with the academy, like the big, the head honcho in charge is going to be like the principal. It's always the principal in any kind of academy, school. institution, it's always the principal or the dean, you know what I mean? And when you get up in that college and stuff, that 4-year style.
Mr. Building, like Mr. Building from Saving the Bell.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. However, it's not the case with this world, you guys. That's what I feel like is very different and intriguing. You watch Steve do cosplay, Kill la Kill.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody wants that. I don't think anybody wants to be insulted.
Something wrong just took me straight out of, straight out.
Dan, that's a picture that you guys can't relook at now. Thanks, Wong.
Yes, Steve.
Now they got to do the rest of the show thinking about me in that suit.
Yeah, Steve, you'd be a good Ryoku Matoi. And so the head honcho here is actually the student class president, you guys, and all of like the student council is basically consisting of 4 like major players here, and they're the only ones that are basically underneath the student class president, and she is our antagonist, and she goes by the name of Satsuki Kiroyin, I believe. And so she is the big boss here, you guys. What's going on? And so we get our protagonist, and she is on a quest. Our protagonist here is Ryoko Matoi, and she's basically on a quest right now to find out her father's killer, you guys. And she's just waltzing around, kind of like a poverty Japan, which is basically the kind of slums of this world. And on high is this academy. And so they basically are running over everything, you guys. People, the students, they just have full reign over here. And so Matoi is on the quest for her father's killer. And so she's going from school to school, walking around with, you guys, what I feel like is one of the coolest weapons is it's like 1/2 of a scissor, giant scissor blade. And she's quite skilled, you guys, at wielding this thing. You know what I mean? I feel like this weapon could easily be inside of a Bleach, a Bleach captain's sword. Really super cool. And so she's just going in, challenging, everybody in this school. And she does challenge the head honcho, and she gets defeated, obviously, but she's kind of getting granted kind of like passage through this school. What's going on, Chef? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Welcome. And so she put up a good enough fight that she's going to be now in this academy. And, right now she's just running solo, but she does meet a friend, and her friend goes by the name of Mako, and her family is something crazy, you guys. Like, this is where the comedy aspect, I feel, for me, just like really skyrockets. I mean, the dad, her
is funny, dude.
Guts, and what a name for such for the pug, Guts, you guys. And so yeah, like the dad, the brother, they're just like very pervy guys, like the whole bleeding out the nose Master Roshi style, when they see girls. I mean, it's just very much that sort of comedy for me that just it just makes me laugh, like, and shake my head, like what they're doing and stuff. But now when we're getting into this kind of like battle style comedy, like there is going to be a power set, a skill of what they're kind of working with here. And what the power set is, when you join clubs in this school, if you're lucky enough and strong enough to kind of get into one, you're gifted a something called a Goku Star uniform. And the uniforms range from 1 star all the way to 3 star, I believe, is what we're seeing now. And so this is what really transforms these characters into something different. There's like kendo club, pottery club, gardening, any kind of club that you could think of that is in a regular ass school. It's going up in here, except turn it up to, to level 10,000, and, you're getting what these guys are kind of capable of and stuff. So, oh yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And so what Matoi, she kind of stumbles upon another kind of suit or uniform that is very unique. And these Goku Star uniforms are powered by something called a life fiber. and each suit, depending, is sewn in with a certain amount of fiber, like 20% with the 1 star, I believe 30, 40, like 2 and 3. And so she kind of stumbles upon her dad's old lab, and there's a something's talking to her, and it is an article of clothing, and this is where Matoi gets her ability. And her suit, I believe, is called a kamui, and it's basically whatever it attaches, similar to like a symbiote, I feel like. I mean, Nichole, is that something that you would agree with, that it's like a symbiote?
That's how I would kind of explain it.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's alive, but she's the only one who can hear it and activate it and stuff. So
yes,
I don't know. I like how close they become, though. I think that was really kind of cool. Like, not really, it was cool and like sweet. I liked it. Like, you go ahead. I don't want to take it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I just wanted you to co-sign with that comparison, because like I feel like, for a lot of comic book heads, that's basically what you can kind of reconnect with. Yes, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I definitely agree with you.
And so Matoi can communicate with her uniform. The uniform's name, she named it Zengetsu, I believe, and it's powered by her blood. So it's consuming her blood, and as her journey kind of progresses, she and Zengetsu start to develop a relationship. The family that she's staying with is like her BFF. I mean, the family thinks she's nuts talking to this uniform, but that's because they can't hear their conversation. They don't have that connection. And so I feel like in more ways, aside from it bonding with her through conversation, I feel like also it was meant for, like, as a memento from her father, a male-like figure to be able to bond with in his absence. And so and she does get some help along the way. We have one of the teachers, faculty members, is kind of like a mole for a special organization, and so she's getting help, and so now she's just basically tasked with this. She's got to beat every class member, you guys. So every club member, Matoi's got to dig her heels in and go at it, you guys. So being that much for like a first impression, you guys, I mean, I honestly, right now I'm intrigued, because I'm curious to see where now like the story is going to go. They've introduced a couple of new characters that I feel like is very unique in terms of how they're utilizing certain like household items. There's a guy with a really badass sewing machine gun that just got introduced, and he's just like one of those like hardcore guys. But yeah, I'm just curious to see how the protagonists and antagonists are. I feel like they're somehow connected in some way, like almost like they're like relatives of some sort. I don't know yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing, what the rest of season 1 kind of gives me. And so yeah, I feel it's something that's very different. I feel like in the beginning stages of it, it can, if you're not used to the kind of slapstick like funny and the just the nostalgic feeling of like with Master Roshi and classic Naruto, in the beginning, especially, with getting donked on the head and all this stuff. I mean, it's definitely something that you're going to have to kind of like revisit and reconnect to, like go ahead and let your funny bone, let your funny bone loose, you know what I'm saying? And so I look forward to, continuing this, Nichole, and to, kind of give my overall final thoughts of this. And so, yeah.
I'm really happy that you liked it. I was, I was like nervous. I wanted to like pick something maybe that you hadn't seen before and that you like. And like, I know how like picking a new anime is sometimes you start one and you're like, I'm not feeling this so much, but
sure. Yeah. No, I definitely, I think everybody here that's an anime fan could definitely relate to that. But I think sticking it out, just for the sake of kind of connecting with our fellow anime fans, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like. If it's not something that you're into, you just kind of push it a little bit, and then obviously, like, if it's just like then that's fine, but being able to connect with one another through all of this, I mean, I feel like it's such a great opportunity, and I couldn't be more thankful for you to be the person to just kind of do this with, and something that I'm looking forward to, hopefully in the future, that anybody else that wants to be a part of this particular segment, I'd love to reach out. I'd love you to reach out to me and just kind of continue this. So yeah, with that being said, the one that I gave Nichole is Eden Zero. So take it away, Nichole. I want to hear what you have to say.
So from my perspective, I would say that Eden Zero is about this boy, the main character. His name is Shiki. And for some reason, I don't think it was explained. It wasn't explained. He was just found and brought to this planet full of robots. And he was raised there. So he kind of he only knows what the robots tell him, and he doesn't really have any friends other than these robots. And so I guess he gets taught how to be the fixer of all the robots. And eventually the Demon King, the robot who brought him there and raised him, ends up not working anymore. And so all the other robots around him, I feel like I'm going to give away the whole story just explaining this. I don't want to give away the story.
No, I mean, this is the first.
This is where we get into it.
No, this is the first episode, right? I mean, like, you're giving everybody a taste of what they're into if they haven't watched it yet. So, and this is your first impression. So please.
Okay. Well, at first I was kind of skeptical, right? I was like, dang, this seems like way too happy to be true or kind of relatable or anything like that. I was like, this seems just so fun and happy. And then once it started going, I was I was a little bit more intrigued because it ends up these robots end up conspiring against him to get him off of this planet because this girl shows up and she's basically a YouTuber, except they're called VTubers. Her name is Rebecca, and she's really cute. I love the way she looks.
Same,
so peppy and just silly, and she has this adorable little robot cat named Happy. That I love cats, so when I saw Happy, I was like, I love him. But so she's looking for B-Cube content. And
aren't we all
popular? Has the least amount of followers out of anybody that has been introduced so far. And, she doesn't let that stop her though.
I know, she's determined, girl. I'd follow her.
I would too. But so she finds him and they become friends, and these robots conspire to get Shiki off of the planet, and they pretend to be all evil, and he's all confused and think there's something wrong with them, and then he leaves, and it turns out they're totally fine. And eventually though, they're gonna all shut off, and that's why they wanted him off the planet, because they didn't want him to be there alone. So I would say the rest of the story is probably about, I'm sorry, I keep saying things probably. It is about him going and finding friends. That's what he wants. He wants company, he wants friends, he wants adventures, he wants to take off where the Demon King left off and go find this space goddess called Mother. And so like I said, at the beginning I wasn't really feeling it that much, but once it started getting into it, I was like, wow, I actually kind of like it, and I'm curious to find out where it's going to go, because there's crazy stuff in there. There's pirates, robots, ninjas, dragons, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. There's these crazy
bullshit
for bad guys. I don't know what's going on with them yet, but they are creepy. Creepy. But
definitely.
It's really good. I've liked it and enjoyed it so far, way more than the first episode. Like you said, I like that you did give me a couple options as well, but I like that you picked it because it makes me a little bit more motivated to watch it, you know what I mean? And once I got past that first episode, like I said, I was like, I do kind of like this. It's good. It's getting better, and now I want to know how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
So the further, Shiki goes on this voyage, you find out that he has these powers that is called like ether gear, and not everybody has it, but turns out maybe Rebecca has it too. I'm not sure yet.
I need some ether gear.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
But there's all kinds of different ether gears, I guess. Like his is gravity, and there's this other like ninja guy who uses ether gear, but he was doing ninjutsu. I was like, whoa, but he's mostly android too. So it's like it's this crazy mix of stuff that just kind of blows my mind a little bit. It's like everything I love in one show.
Just watch about 32 episodes and you'll love it. Anyway, that's so funny.
So it's like Naruto then. I'll get through it.
I know. Yeah.
You're like, should I stop? Who needs sleep?
Yeah.
You're like up at night. Just
JD always jokes around with me that I never sleep anyways. So I'll just spend all that time watching anime. I'll watch the 32 episodes.
Yeah.
Yes, true evil. It's happy. This concept, what Bleeding Star said earlier, it's like very fairy tale like. That is the creator of also Eden Zero.
But it has some dark concepts to it too. So like that's what made it interesting to me, is like you go into it and you're thinking this is way too happy and friendly, like, but then you get even more into it and you're like, that's really dark, like the whole kidnapping girls and trafficking them to make them into like furniture. It's super creepy. It's like giant frog guy doing it and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, it gets a little dark. I mean, and I feel like it's kind of like Fifth Element-y and like our kind of like reality now, I mean, just like how things kind of go on.
Yeah, I would agree with that too, because especially the way it makes people seem like they are all very consumed by technology.
Yes.
Like everybody around them is you're either a robot or you're a beekeeper or you're doing all this other stuff. But it is very consumed by technology, and I'd say that's kind of like how we're living today. A lot of people are consumed with their phones and video games and TV, and it's relatable.
Multi-pass.
Yeah, multi.
But I think that's why I like Shiki, because he's going through and he's meeting people and he's making friends, and they're thinking more about friendships and relationships than being consumed by this technology around them.
Yeah, and with the animes that I did recommend to you, I mean, honestly, either of the other two would have been like obviously really good to kind of get into. I know that one of them that you had mentioned was like Cowboy Bebop, and and I had mentioned like if that's the one you want. But I am glad that that this was one that you did pick, because you said it earlier, like with Shiki, like that the thing that he's kind of searching for and yearning for is like actual friendship, you know what I mean? And like that connection between you and another person. And I believe it was like in the first episode, that's something that the Demon Lord had said to him, that if you find a friend that is willing to cry for you, you need to hold on to them. And I felt that's something that for me that really hits home, because friendship for me is really important. You know what I mean? The connection that you make with the community here, and other communities outside, like whether that's your neighbor next door, people at church, the grocery store clerk, what have you. I mean, those connections really do matter. And sometimes just saying hello, checking in with somebody really does go a long way. And so I felt that was something that, like that this was a really good portion of the anime that you and I would be able to kind of connect with, so I'm really glad that you were, like I knew that you would make that observation. And so I feel like this was just a perfect perfect anime for both of us to kind of choose because, you know, I mean, ironically enough, like two of the protagonists that we're choosing don't really have friends in the beginning, and then they end up making them along the way. And yes, like that is kind of something, a story that is told within pretty much nearly every anime, you know. You gather your party, right, your party members and stuff, like your crew. But I feel like it's just, to me, that's something that just does not get old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I feel the same way because I feel like you said, it's something that I think everybody searches for. So it's very relatable. And I think that's why it doesn't get old for me because, I mean, you know, people always want to make friends, even if they don't act like they do. You know, that's the lonely side of them talking. You know, everybody wants to feel loved and accepted, and you know, like they have somebody they can talk to without feeling judged and go on adventures with, you know. So that's I love that.
Yeah,
you guys got a question
agreed.
here from
I was going to ask. So, Bleeding Star, this is a genre that I am not well versed with, my friend. As embarrassing as that is, I've, you know, kind of narrow-minded in that sense. You know, I can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I got to. You know, so you know, as Inja had mentioned, and then, you know, please, like, hit me up on IG. You know, but Nichole, do you have a particular slice of life anime that stands out among the rest?
No. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could state what I always say and say Naruto. I love Naruto, but like, no, I don't. Other than that, I don't. Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. Now, one of the ones that you had mentioned, something La Fonx. I can't remember.
Oh, Darling in the Franxx.
Yes.
I do like that one a lot. I like the love story side of it.
Okay.
And I mean, it's got cool action. It does get a little saucy, like, you know, like most animes do. So I wouldn't recommend letting your kids watch it.
Okay.
Underage children watch it. There's no
there's a lot of eye fluttering and stuff
like that, but it's just it insinuates a lot.
It's inappropriate.
Inappropriate, yeah. Well, I mean, that's definitely one along the way that I'm going, you know, that I do want to visit because I feel like in my head, you know, like it's something that I could definitely enjoy, especially because it's up there for you, right? It is one that really, you know, it's in your heart. So I want to give that one, you know, I want to give that one a look-see.
I think you'll like it. I know, like, by looking at it, you're probably thinking, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but I thought the same thing when I watched it. Like, when I watched it, my friend Cassie told me about it, and she was like, it's really, really good. You need to watch it. And her husband liked it too. And so I was like, if you both like it, I'll give it a shot. And so I watched it to talk with her about it, and I flew through it. I thought it was really cool. I was like, I hope they come out with another season, even though I don't know what they'd make the other season about. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm on board for that one too, you guys. I mean, so I foresee that being something else in the future that, you know, you and I can definitely sit down and talk shop, you know, with everybody here in the chat with the crew. You know, I mean,
I'll just keep putting it on your list until you pick it.
Please do.
Like,
you know,
I thought I saw this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have quite the list. You know. So like, yeah, I still have to go back and revisit some of the ones that Inja had mentioned. You know, I know like the anime Bleeding Star or something. I mean, I know this community just has a lot of, you know, they know what they like. And so those kind of things for me is important, just so that I can make those, you know, those connections with you guys and know that I'm, you know, like I'm in it just with you guys, like with anybody else, you know what I mean? So this was a segment that is just refreshing, you know what I mean? And I really do enjoy, you know, being able to talk to you about this, and for future guests along the road, similar to like Chibi Tales, like I just would love to, you know, connect with you in this manner too, you know? So yeah, I think this was great.
I agree. I loved it. It was fun. Yeah, I just love getting the other I'm losing my words. Oh my god.
Oh, you're great. You're doing good.
No, I just like totally lost my train of thought. Recommendations was the word I was looking for, and I don't even know why. I forgot what that, but
all right.
yeah, your recommendations.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, it's great. It's great being able to have being able to just get out of the comfort zone. I feel like that's my mission now, is to get into those slice of lives. You know what I mean? Those sports animes and something else. Hey, what's going on, Moonlit? What's up, Michelle?
How's it going, Michelle?
Something that I had remember mentioning to you is like, the like Gundams and stuff like that. Like that is something that for me, I try to push through it, and I just can't for some reason. So yeah, but I still would like to give it a shot and just kind of continue. But yeah, just after a certain point.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. You do what you like, you know what I mean? View what you like. So so yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, like, this first impressions with these particular two animes. This is definitely a segment that I feel like will be continuing in the future. Nichole and I will come back and kind of revisit what we, kind of see from our seasons. You know what I mean? Eden Zero is not a complete yet, and Kill la Kill, I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure. But I still have to get through the overall of season 1. And so I look forward to it. Again, Nichole and I will come back and give it our final, what if we like it or not, will we be continuing that? So please, sorry, it's your spirit, baby. I love your spirit. You know what I'm saying? That whole chat, man. I mean, I feel you guys.
Yeah, they're on fire, man.
Yes, I just love seeing everybody here, you guys. I mean, you guys are all fam. So like, again, like what Steven says, what everybody, the whole community, sub everybody up, support the community, because you guys are awesome. You know what I mean? We got to rise together and stick together. So, with that being said, with the community shows, I mean, Steve, we got like another week going on with what I'm saying, Geek Factor, baby. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m.
Are you guys going on tomorrow? What teams are playing, or does anybody know?
Nichole's trying to get the skivvy on live.
Okay, I just want to say good luck to whoever's playing.
Yeah, good luck to the contestants. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
That's right.
9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Geek Factor Live with the Four Horsemen faction. All up in your business, man. So just get ready for that. Then you got Thursday. We got that Mondo Mail Call show with my man, bearded comic bro, Greg. Greg will be with us, man.
Looking forward to it.
We'll be rolling, rocking and rolling, man. So we'll have the group there. We'll have the crew. And then I do believe there will be top picks of the week on Sunday.
Right on.
There might be some more shows brewing, guys. So hit them notification bells, hit them likes. Go ahead and comment down below. Tell us what you guys thought about the show. Tell us your recommendations for Slice of Life,
please,
or any other anime.
That's right.
And other than that, man, that's it, man. We are a go. We want to thank you guys for stopping on by with first impressions.
Yes, much love, everybody.
With that being said, Eric, or Nichole, do you want to
take
us out with
Anime Soul Life? Mess this up.
No, not at all. You know the motto, girl. No worries.
I'll do it.
Yay!
If you want to view it right, anime for life.
Whoa, there you go, you guys. That's how